Yo, we back with another one, NBA Quick Hits Volume 27. Let's get to it, man. What's good with it, y'all? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back at y'all to another one. Man, we got NBA Quick Hits Volume 27. We got 13 games to cover today. So I'm going to knock them all out in a blitz fashion. We're going to cover all 13 on this one video. So y'all make sure y'all stay locked in for the whole video so y'all can get all these predictions, man. We're going to keep working. We're going to keep grinding. Let's get to it, man. With first game up, Pistons versus the Magic. I'm gonna get straight to it on this one, man. No disrespect or slight to the Pistons, but I got the Magic winning this one. Playing at home, heavily talented, definitely favored. Pistons have an opportunity to win it, but I got the Magic winning that one. I just feel like the Magic will be too much for them, man. So I got Magic on that one. Hawks versus the Sixers. Again, no slight of disrespect to the Hawks, but I got the Sixers winning that one. Um, the slim chance of the Hawks winning it if they, go out there and go great crazy from deep. Trey Young, DeJounte Murray, and Bogdan just go nuts. Hunter, all those guys just go nuts from three, and they kind of run off with it with that kind of situation where it's like a record night, 3 points made for them or something like that. Otherwise, I got the Sixers winning that. Raptors versus the Hornets. I got the Raptors winning that one, man. I feel like Siakam, um, Schroeder, Scotty Barnes, all those guys. I feel like they'll be too much for the Hornets. I believe the depth will be able to overwhelm them again with the size, the talent, athleticism, chemistry. I feel like it'll be too much. So I got the Raptors winning that one. Next up, man, Wizards versus the Nets. This is a tough one, man. Very tough one to pick. Both teams kind of, not trending in the right direction, but I feel like the Brooklyn Nets are doing a little bit better. Playing at home, Mikal Bridges and those guys, man, I'll give them the slight edge on that one. I got the Nets beating the Wizards. Next up, man, Knicks versus the Celtics. Yeah, another tough two of the top teams in the East, man. But I'm rocking with the Celtics. I feel like Tatum and Jalen Brown got, they want to get some get back on the situation they had. They came up short in the in-season tournament quarterfinal situation. So I think they're gonna come out a little bit of chip on their shoulder. Yeah, people aren't looking at that in-season tournament, putting a lot of stock into it, but I feel like, when you lose when you're supposed to win, it's gonna kind of, it's gonna make you put a little, a little batter in the pack and have you come out a little bit charged, man. Next game after that, Warriors versus OKC. Again, OKC is doing their thing, man. The team is definitely not being slept on no more. Teams are taking them absolutely serious. Who do I have winning this Warriors versus OKC game? Oh man. At home, man. I think I am going to rock out with the Thunder on this one. I'm going to rock out the Thunder to win this one, man. Next game up, Cavs versus the Heat. Um, I'm going with the Heat. I feel like Jimmy and Bam Adebayo and Hero, all those guys, man. Caleb Martin back. I feel like they're trending in the right direction. Playing at home again, it's a different crowd. They're not dealing with the injury bug necessarily as hard as the Cavs are. But I'm going with the Heat to win that one, man. Wolves versus the Grizzlies. I'm rocking out the Wolves to win that one. I feel like again, better team playing better basketball. Definitely more talented due to the fact again, John Moran is out, so that team is a little bit different than usual. Also, Marcus Smart situation there too. So I'm going with the Wolves to win that one. Bulls versus the Spurs. Man, tough pick here, man. Tough pick. I'm rocking out the Spurs for an upset at home, man. And I call it the upset just because the Bulls are the favorites, but I'm rocking out the Spurs as I feel as if they're due for a win, worst record in the West, so they got to do something at this point. And yeah, Pop ain't gonna allow this to keep going on, man. So I'm rocking out the Spurs to win that one. Kings versus the Suns, hell of a matchup in the West, man. Two of the top teams in the West going head to head at it. I'm gonna go. I'm going with the Suns. They just came off of a tough loss to the Lakers. Things got a little bit chippy. Um, Devin Booker back too. So I think they'll be able to do what it takes to go ahead and edge out the win on that one, man. I'm going with the Suns to win that one. Would I be surprised the Kings won? Absolutely not. That is a stout team. De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis, Herter, Monk, Harrison Barnes, and they got a couple other players that's showing up big for them. But I'm rocking out the Suns to win that one. Rockets versus the Nets. No slight of disrespect to the Rockets. Nuggets. I'm sorry, Rockets versus Nuggets. And I said no slight of disrespect to the Rockets, but I'm going Nuggets. No explanation needed. Clippers versus the Jazz. Tough matchup here, man. I'm gonna go with the Clippers. I picked them. They they're kind of in a must-win situation, dang near for the next I would say almost or at least the next 10 games. At least the next 10 games, they're kind of in a must-win situation, man. Because they'll have a quality win, then they'll lose. Have a 3 or 4 game losing streak, win one, same skid. So they got to break. They got to break this and string together some wins, man. So I'm rocking out with the Clippers to win that one. Last game of the night, Mavs versus the Blazers. I got Mavs by a landslide. No disrespect to the Blazers, but we know what it is, man. They go out there to compete. They did squeak out a win recently, but at the same time, man, this Mavs team is not gonna call. They're not gonna go in there and play around with this team and give it and breathe life into them. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna go in there and look to get them up out of there, and definitely rest their star players and just allow the backups to get some minutes, man. But before I get up out of here, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a quick recap. Again, I did it in a blitz fashion, so I didn't break down the games as much as I usually do. Just wanted to knock these out one time for y'all, man. So I got the Magic beating the Pistons. I have the Sixers beating the Hawks, the Raptors beating the Hornets, Nets beating the Wizards, Celtics beating the Knicks, Thunder beating the Warriors, Heat beating the Cavs, Wolves beating the Grizzlies, Spurs beating the Bulls, Suns beating the Kings, Nuggets beating the Rockets, Clippers beating the Jazz, and the Mavs beating the Blazers, man. That's all I got for y'all. I appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Leave your predictions there. We can go head to head for the predictions for the day. I don't mind. It'd be fun to do. So y'all let me know what y'all think. And as always, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. And I'll be back at y'all with another one. Y'all be safe out there. And yeah, let's get to it, man.